Hello and welcome to the SureDone Fitment tutorial. This tutorial is going to explain to you a little bit about what Fitment is and why it's important. Then we'll have a following video on how to use Fitment through our user interface and add it to your listings, and another video on how to use Fitment in bulk using our bulk uploader. But first, let's talk a bit about what Fitment is. Fitment is a way to allow your buyers or your customers to see what vehicles, whether car, boat, motorcycle, a particular part fits that you're selling. Now, the most common way to see them, of course, is on eBay. And we'll open up a listing. And you'll see at the listing, right above where the item specifics display, there's now the compatibility table. And users can actually modify what their year, make, and model of their car is. And eBay will let the customer know if the part is compatible. Because if you actually go to the home page of eBay Motors, you'll see they actually have it right here. So users will filter down by their year, make, and model of their car right from the very beginning. So it's very important you have the fitment on your listings. That way your listings show up when your buyers are searching for your part for a particular vehicle. Now, eBay keeps track of the fitment with what they call EPIDs, which are eBay product identifiers, which are really just numerical values assigned to every possible year, make, model, engine type combination. So I happen to have one of those files I downloaded earlier. And we'll see here, eBay actually assigns an EPID number to a very specific vehicle, right? So all of these are one way of describing that vehicle. So that's how detailed they get. And you have a different number for every possible vehicle combination in eBay's catalog. Now that's just one of the ways that they keep track of fitment. So let's look at that real quick. There are 4 different, ways of thinking about fitment data. So the first is these EPID values, right? The ones on the page right here. So all of these individual numbers, right? You'll want to specify which vehicles your part fits on. eBay also, however, has what they call a catalog EPID. And the catalog EPID is similar. Just pull it over from over here. The catalog EPID, instead of being one of specific year, makes, and models, is one of specific parts in their brand. So you'll see in here, they'll actually come in, you'll find the particular part brand, what the part type is, the actual number, and the actual title sometimes even comes from the manufacturer. Now, what this does is that these parts already have specific fitment data assigned to them by eBay. eBay's has their own internal table from working with manufacturers and from observing listings. So when you specify this, what you're actually doing is you're going to end up specifying every EPID that eBay says is compatible with this part. So it's sort of a way to, if you have the exact part number, if you're selling OEM parts, it's a much faster way than, of course, specifying every EPID. The major downside, though, is that you don't get to control the EPIDs themselves. You are going to take whatever's from eBay's table. The third way is the actual year, make, and model relationships. Now, in eBay's UI, there might be some ways to specify this, as well as in SureDone's UI. So, particularly what I'm talking about here is actually just entering this information. More importantly, the year, make, and model information on this side. Entering that specific information directly. And then the last one we have here are your fitment notes. And those are actually, you can see them on this listing I pulled up earlier. Let's see if we can get back to that. There are some notes in the very beginning of the listing here that can just provide a little bit more information.